Hi, come on in. If you love all things crochet, then you are in the right place. And today I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful summery scrunchies. You can make them slightly different ways. You can have them where they are a solid colour with just a white accent on the side, or you can make them where you change the colours throughout it to make it slightly different. It's entirely up to you. Everything that you need for this particular project will be in the description box down below, so you can have a look at that when you need to. But if you don't have everything you need at the minute, you can always pop this on your watch list and come back when you do. So to start, then we use a hairband. I'm using a pink one to go with my nice pink wool, which is DK Lightweight 3. And I always give it a little bit of a pull just to check that the choin isn't going to pull apart. I also tend to start my project here at the choin, just my preference. I'm using a 4mm hook, which goes with the wool. I also like to make sure I don't have to join in all the ends if possible and weave them in at the end of my project. So I lay the wool around my hairband so that I can weave in that end as I go. Take hold of my wool and my crochet hook, put the wool around your hook and in through the hairband. Hook your wool and bring it back through, giving you 2 loops on your hook. Pull around and pull through both. And basically you're started with a UK double crochet US single, and that's what we're going to do the whole way around our first row. Hook through, pull round and pull it back. And as I say, I make sure I keep this end of wool right here because it just makes my life easier, and weave it in as I go, and just put your UK double crochets, US single crochets the whole way around until you come and meet back here at this end, and I will meet you back when you're finished. I finished my round, and you can see it is covering the hairband completely, but I haven't pulled them tighter like you would do in some other scrunchies, and certainly in some of the other ones that I've done. Then you keep moving it to fill it up and therefore form those ruffles. The ruffles are formed by what we will do later, but you do want it to be covering that hairband so you're not seeing the hairband from underneath. We're going to join with a slip stitch, so simply putting it through that first one, pull over and pulling back through. And this is the point where if you wanted to change your wool into the white, or if you wanted to match it with a different color, you would, when you do your slip stitch, put your new color on and then pull it through, so you have, this would be your white loop here to start with. I'm going to continue with the same color of wool, so I won't change it at the minute. We will do 2 chain, 1, 2, and then we're going to put 2 UK treble crochets, US double crochets in every stitch the whole way around. So simply wool over, in through the same stitch to begin with, wool over and pull back through, 3 loops, pull through 2 and pull through 2. We'll repeat in the same stitch, wool over, in through the same stitch, back through, you have 3, wool over, pull through 2, wool over and pull through 2. And you will continue that into every stitch the whole way around, all the way around your hairband. And as I say, this is what starts to form the nice ruffles that you have when you're finished. So just keep putting that the whole way around and I'll meet you back at the end. So I finished that row. I have done 2 UK treble crochets, US double crochets in every stitch the whole way around. And to finish off with, we will do a slip stitch to join, and this would be the stage where you would change your wool if you wanted to. Wool round, pull through both of those stitches. We'll then follow exactly the same as what we did for the last one with 2 chain, And then we will be doing 2 UK treble crochets, US double crochets in every stitch the whole way round. So wool over, in through your stitch, wool over and pull back through. You've got 3 on your hook, pull through 2 and pull through 2, and the second one in the same stitch. And we will do this the whole way around, and you can see how the ruffles have started to form now. And obviously by the time you have finished this round, you will see that a little bit clearer. So just continue that the whole of this round. I will meet you back at the end when you have finished doing 2 UK trebles, US doubles in every stitch. So I have done my 2 UK trebles or US double crochets in every stitch the whole way around. I've come to the end and it's now time to do my slip stitch to join, but I want to change my wool now into my white. So I have cut my wool all ready to go, and I will bring in my white and I will simply put my hook through that final treble, or sorry, the starting treble, put my wool around my hook and pull it through the stitch and the loop on the hook to make that slip stitch to join. I will do a single chain stitch, and what I'm going to do now is to turn this onto the back, and to make sure that this isn't going to become unravelled even after we've woven in the ends, I am going to put a little knot. You don't see this when you come to the other end, and I'm going to do a second one. Now turn it back onto the right side, and I want to join in these ends as we go. So I'm going to just put them along the back here so that I can join them in. We've done our single chain stitch and we are ready to go. So we will start with a UK double crochet, US single crochet into our first stitch. This row is slightly different, as you can tell. Put the wool around our hook and pull it back through, 2 loops on our hook, pull round and pull through both. We'll do 1 chain and then move on to our next stitch. Hook through, wool round, pull back through, wool round and pull through both, forming another UK double crochet, US single crochet, then 1 chain. And this is how we will do our work the whole way around. We will put into every stitch a UK double crochet, US single crochet, followed by 1 chain, and then in the next stitch exactly the same. So into the next one, pull round, pull back through, pull round and pull through both, and a single chain. Into the next, exactly the same. And we will do this the whole way around our work until we come to the end. And I will meet you back when you've finished your round. So we've nearly finished our scrunchie. I have finished that particular row, ending with a chain 1. And we are going to slip stitch to our first stitch. Oops. Pull our wool through and snip it off. And because we finished in all our ends as we went, this is the only end that we have left to do. I do have a tutorial for finishing and ends. I will link it in the description down below so you can go to that should you need to. And that's how we finish these beautiful summery scrunchies, nice little ruffles to them. We can make them any colours that we want to. As I say, we can also make them in these slightly striped ones if we want to. These make up reasonably quickly and are a brilliant present. Thank you for watching, for keeping me company, and I'll see you in the next one.